Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh gosh, it has been a long time. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see here. What to play? What to play? Should probably start with a bow. That seems right. Oh man, I forgot how cool that mask looks. I hope they fixed it. I remember it was kind of buggy. All right, let's get this queue started. Now, I have not played this in probably like 5 months. Let me see. I think my last upload was a while back now. I need to check. Let's see here. 4 months ago. 4 months ago was the last time that I was streaming. I'm going to join a party real quick so that nobody can hear me when I talk in game. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Here we are. All right, there we go. Now that should be good. Let's see here. What build to use? I definitely want something with a bow. These are all interesting. Hey, how's it going? Don't be afraid to say hello. I've not streamed this game in a while, so excuse the performance. I think I'm gonna rock with this guy. This guy has never failed me. He looks badass. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get some bow gameplay, I think, off the start. Oh, this is gonna be strange getting back into this. I'm excited, honestly, super excited. Yeah, so I was looking at all of my previous videos, and I was looking at all the comments, and you know, I kind of feel bad because I kind of gave up on the channel. It wasn't the channel, it was more of the game for me. I wasn't having as much fun as I used to. You know, with things became very, I don't know. The community itself just started gravitating to snipers and metas, and I'm not afraid of challenges, but when you've got a whole team using sniper rifles and you know they think that they're hot shit just because they killed you, right? They've got your predator trophy. They have a list of predators that they've killed, and they put your name on it. They use all snipers. It's like it's quite frustrating, to be honest. Not the fact that they're using snipers, but the fact that ego is like ruining this game. I try to look past all that, but you know, it can be hard. Right now, the game I've been playing is this new game called Evil Dead, the game or whatever. That game's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying Demon on that a lot. You pretty much take control of a spirit, and you pretty much just like if you were playing Left 4 Dead, but you could control the horde, and you could choose if you want to be a common or a special infected, right? It's that same type of deal. Um, it's quite in depth actually, and the matches are quite long, so you actually get to enjoy playing as a demon. That was one thing I always wished they had done in this game, is just increase the time to like 20 minutes. Made the missions a little bit longer, so then it's like, you know, you don't have to rush so hard. So one of them left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and quit because I want a real game for my first game back. But yeah, it feels good to, you know, play this game after taking a break. Um, you know, maybe I'll do some more videos on it. I I've been doing a lot of editing for my work. I work at a music studio and I help produce with my father. And I've been working with him editing the videos that our clients want at the studio for their music. So we'll record them playing piano or, you know, jamming out on guitar. And then we take that and I edit it down in Adobe Premiere, and we come up with like music videos and short documentaries and stuff for Instagram and all that. And I plan on bringing footage over there. I just don't know for what. If this stream, if people actually comment on it and they really want me to come back and do something, I will definitely do something. I just don't know if this game is alive anymore, and I don't know if people are playing different games. And if you are playing different games, let me know what you're playing, because I'd love to hear what people from Pred are playing nowadays. Yeah, but that Evil Dead game is the game I've been playing the most. I posted a video on it, like a short little like 5-minute thing of it. It's really just well done. Like you can tell they put a lot of effort into it. They had their first update a week after fixing some problems that players wanted changed, and they did it. So props to them. I saw that there's a new Predator. Um, Apparently he's taken the armor from humans and like changed him and made his own thing out of it. So that's really cool. I want to see if I could find his helmet. I believe he's called the Emissary Predator. I'm not seeing his mask up here anywhere. Nothing's locked. So that's quite strange. Let's see. So does he not have a mask? The armor set looks dope. Looks like he's like another berserker type of class. Quite a lot of gear, a lot of health. Yeah, he looks big. This is a really cool skin, actually. I want to know what his helmet looks like though. I have nothing that says I can buy and nothing's locked, so that's strange. I'm not sure what that's about. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we don't have someone rage, or not. Well, yeah, hopefully nobody rage quits. But hopefully no one quits before the match even starts either. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Man, is it really starting without a person? Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I just really like you're probably gonna want to skip ahead if you haven't if you're watching this post because this is I gotta have a full team. It's just my first game back. I'm not gonna, you know, it's gotta be a full team. I did want to remake one of my builds. So this one might not need to change because it's pretty perfect. Yeah, I love this build. I love that build a lot. I'll probably utilize that soon. The combi stick and net gun is such a good like combination. It's with fast hands, you can drop people so quickly. You get two people netted in a small space. It's really just you can get double kills like nothing. And what's cool about this is it actually has Stalker, which increases the range damage. So my plasma is like um, my opener. So it heavily uses the plasma caster, which I'm not like the biggest fan of using, just because it can be quite frustrating for one new players to deal with. You know, I don't. When I used to play this game, I like to have a code for myself where I'm just trying to give people like a good experience. Like I hated shooting people down on the ground. Uh, I like to go for like longer matches. You know, really let off the clock. Um, and so this build uses the plasma caster, so I try to use it sparingly and really focus on the more skilled part of using the net gun matched with the combi stick. So we will definitely utilize that. Since it's my first game back in like, what, 4 months, I'm gonna go ahead and probably stick with the bow to start. But I will definitely try some of the more like funky builds as I get into the groove of it. I'm sorry once again for for canceling those 2 matches. I don't know why that guy left on the first time we tried, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the bots. Like, they just feel useless. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Yeah, it does. Right, we're placing again. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope you have had a lot of success in your life. I hope your family's doing okay. If we get another game where it just doesn't put in a 4th member, I'm gonna stick with this match, but that's gonna suck. Because we gotta get this going here. "16 minutes of waiting just for this. I really hope you skipped. I hope you weren't just sitting here for 16 minutes listening to me." Anyways. If you guys are interested, I can stream some of the Evil Dead when I play with everybody. Just let me know. I'd love to know what games you're playing and what games you're interested in, and because I'm always looking for fresh stuff to just edit. Because when I like to edit, it's not really about the gameplay. Like, when I first started editing, my goal was to make my gameplay feel like you're watching a movie. I don't know if I portrayed that in some of them. It's quite hard when you only have 15 minutes to work with as well. But, you know, I love editing, and I want to put out some more stuff for you guys. I just don't know if Predator's the game for that. But I guess we'll see right now. I have this streaming in 60 frames per second for you guys. So hopefully it looks really smooth, and hopefully my audio sounds good. Okay, it has been a while. Let's do this. I'm fucking hyped. The bow is my favorite weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these. I know what these guys are right there. Oh wow, I feel so rusty. Oh shit. Yeah, wow. This feels... I spawned over there, so I do remember that you spawned over here.
Help me out here!
Now let's see. So we got this guy up here on top of the ledge.
Ah! Check these coordinates.
There we go, headshot. Headshot.
Eyes open. See that?
We've got a field medic here. Yeah, they do. They've also got the recon, like, spotting me forever. So that's good to know. I think we got a good...
Contact!
There's the guy spotting me. kind of like in a spot for me. And then I got that pig right there. So this is going good. Definitely right. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I really have to focus for this shit. Alright, let's throw these real quick. Oh shit, the trap in there.
What am I looking at?
Oof, that was actually really close. Now let's hit some fucking shots, shall we? Right, out of arrows. This feels so weird. I think also my game is a little bit laggy. Let's see this. I don't know. I've got my stream at 60 frames per second, so I think it's gonna be a little bit of lag. Alright, wow, I used to use
They'll never see me coming. Ah! I'm down!
There we go, we got 2 down.
Help me!
He's just dead. Just rest in peace to him.
I'm down and bleeding.
Got a little bit of pressure on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-grab some of my arrows. This feels so short, so rusty right now. He's self-reviving.
Ah, careful, asshole. Bleed it.
Anytime.
I had to stay true to my guy was already falling. Rest. Now it's starting to come back to me. I'm gonna have to do one more game with the bow just to get it back, but destroy their health. He is dead. Yeah, he's dead. He wants a knife though? Let's give it to him. So a little trick that you can do, I've learned, as soon as you and right there, you can actually cancel it. Now you don't get the little trophy on your butt, but what you do get is you give that player the long kill like animation. So if you're a good pred and you know you're a good pred, that's like one thing you can do to kind of like give newer players like a better experience. Because if you're gonna kill somebody, you shouldn't like, in my eyes, if you have options to give them a better experience for the game, like if they're really new and you know it, why do you have to shoot them on the ground? You know, I never understood that. It's like you can cancel that animation and it still gives them the experience, and you can shave off like a good second and a half from that, and it's just like a considerate thing to do for those newer players, because you're giving them a chance to like really see how cool your Predator looks, you know? I haven't even used the melee. I should probably try to do a little bit of it.
Got a present for you! Let's make it look hot.
One thing that I could try here, I don't know if it lines up. No, it doesn't. Sounds like they're outside now.
Contact is used.
We're gonna claim I heard somebody over there. I know there's snipers. Oh, real close, right here. We're gonna just heal here. He attacks us. He could probably die. Teammates pick him up.
Ain't no way to die.
Probably just gonna give him the claim. I wonder if those guys are still camping in that room. So like right there, dead. Don't need the trophy on my back. Dudes are still in here. This is like, I think these guys have to be children.
Fresh bandages here. Need help up.
Throwing back in at me.
There! Over there!
Where do you think you're going, boy? But you see how I pulled his spine out, and the clock is still going, even though he was the last one. Even though I canceled the ending there, because he actually died from it, it actually allows him to get the full cinematic, and it reduces the time. So I'd highly recommend if you're going against new players and you're just stomping them, just give them a long flame. You can save a few seconds. And so what if you take a few like hits of damage? Like, you know, people always want to be the best predator, and by being the best predator, that means you can never lose, you can never take damage, never this, that, whatever, not. And it's just like, you got to think about the experience you're giving these players. This is like one of the reasons why I stopped playing this game, is just because of nobody had respect for each other, and people took this game too seriously. And it's kind of sad because it became a game about Predator, and it changed into a game about egos, and that is lame. That is super lame. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Hope all is well. I'm finally back playing a little bit of Pred. It's been too long. I think the last time I played this game was about 4 months ago. Do you still play? I remember you were saying that you had to, or you were going to take a break from it, but I don't know if you're still on that or not. Oh, that's good. I've been okay. My grandfather actually took a fall. He fractured his knee. Not bad, but still fractured. So I've just been taking care of him and working and playing games. It's good. It's good that you're still playing. Yeah, the Bad Blood video was just insane. I mean, the editing on that was amazing. You did such a great job on that video. Like, truly, like I want to make something like that. Yeah, well, if you need any clips, I can see if I have any clips of me as fire team. If you wanted to put that in, I still rock the wolf avatar every now and then. I was thinking about putting it on actually. Hmm. Should I play as the same class? I don't know. Let's go ahead and we'll do a new class. We'll do this one. This one's a lot of fun. Yeah, sure. We could play some fire team. I'm definitely down for that. Yeah, let me wrap up this pred match, and why don't I just, I'll start a party right now. Should we start a party in the wolf chat, or should we go into Bad Blood? I gotta find the wolf chat. It's been a while. It really has been a while. You ever talk to You ever talk to cousin Vinny? I haven't talked to him in almost a year. There we are. Nice, we got a full match with us. Okay, so what I like to open with is I like to open with the plasma caster, see if I can, you know, sprinkle them a little bit, get a little bit of damage, not go too crazy with it, because plasma is definitely a very strong weapon, and I don't think it takes as much skill, but the net gun and combi stick, that's different. That's gonna take a lot of skill. And I don't know if I have that skill because I'm kind of rusty, but we're gonna see what we can do here. So let's look up for high ground. Bam! Double. Drop in. That's a big number right there. Throwing the combo stick.
What was that?
I don't know if I know any of these people. I'll definitely go to the
What the? I'm hitting the alarm. Ha! There you are. Ah! You got this. Shit! Shoot that thing! Ah!
That was a great first engagement. They're gonna have to take like a few seconds to recover from that. And what that allows me to do is that's gonna get some heals off. Great first engagement with the combo stick and the gun. Sometimes you do have to throw it, like that moment there when you get the so you just gotta do less damage before you get low and dip out. So it seems like they've all been picked up now. There's no field medic, so there's no need to sweat. And here's again. Now this is kind of a quick mission. We got a hit there. Like this. Might be able to get a double.
Been hit.
Hold up.
I ain't leaving your ass. There. Yep, there. Right over there.
Need help up.
That is why you don't throw the combo stick. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that back now. That's quite frustrating. Just fuck off, I'm trying to get my fucking... Alright. No combi stick. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of the build. Where's the Dutch? Dio? It's quite frustrating. Gonna end it. I don't really feel like playing out this entire game without my combi stick.
hit!
Knocked over fast. I can't move. Come on, concentrate, fire!
I don't like playing like this, but the game decided to rob me of my combo.
Right over here.
It's not very fair. Oh, I didn't even realize there was still something alive. The fact that I missed that, I'm really, truly terrible. I feel like shit. That was terrible. Whoa, hey, there I am. That was absolutely terrible. I'm so incredibly rusty at this game. That is so frustrating. That game would have went so much better if my combi stick didn't just get flinged. Yeah, let's go for the Samurai Ghost. Yeah, that really is why you should not throw your combi stick on a build like that. 'Cause you can just get stuck in places where it's like, I don't know. I wish they had like a mechanic where if your spear was out of bounds, it just got like put somewhere where you could grab it. Like if it hits a certain barrier, it will just like go back to your go like in the middle of the map or something. Or go back in your inventory. I don't know. Yeah. That was so funny. The first game just felt so strange. It's really been too long. I do miss posting like a lot. I really miss reading every comment and hearing all of your guys's, opinions, and you guys said a lot of nice things, and I miss that a lot. I really wish that there's I wish there was a game that we could all play. This game is fun, but I feel like it's not what it used to be. This build is a lot of fun, though. It's a lot of DPS. I think Samurai is in the top 3 of my favorite Preds. Exiled, Samurai, City Hunter. That's probably my favorite 3. What's your favorite 3? Looks like they may have fixed the wolf mask. Yeah, they did. It looks really good. They still haven't fixed the skins, though. It still has that red on it, which is quite strange. Alright, here we go. Time for all the muscle memory to kick in. One of the best changes that I can recommend you do is to change your jump button, or sorry, change the climb in the tree button from jump. It makes your life so much easier. So they're going this way, and we're just gonna hit our shots. That's about it.
Get over here and help me!
That was quick.
Bleeding down! You act like this
Green tireless. Got him.
I'm getting down! I got you, motherfucker!
Nice. I told you, this build is so strong. Like, the amount of DPS you can get in a second. So incredible. Is that everyone down? I hope not. Nobody died? No. So, I wonder what mission they're on. Unfortunate. It's fine. Sometimes I like to just pre-fire on that type of stuff, just in case. Pig. Should let them recreate a little bit. Getting some of my energy back, some of my health back, and I'm gonna go ahead and try going for a little bit of katana right now. Let's open with this stealth kill. Okay. Now let's drop in on this guy. No. This guy. Jump down.
This better work. I'm hit! Help me up!
Wrist blade.
Reloading! Cover me! I'm bleeding out! I see you. Barely. Gotta keep going. Gotta make it out. I ain't leaving your ass here.
We're gonna try to go for stealth kills on everybody if it's possible.
What the?
Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do there, so I'm not gonna count that. There's only one left. Hopefully he does the reinforcements. Doesn't push the mission too hard. It's always like a struggle when you have this type of play style because some people just like push the mission super hard. Like, I don't blame them because they only have 15 minutes to do the whole entire thing. If they just gave everyone a little bit more time and missions took a little bit longer, that'd be perfect. That was a great engagement. That felt like old times. Try to get used to this sliding turret one. It's so satisfying to do, and like you doing like a knife fight, like really strong. That guy booked it. Wow, he's already over there. That's crazy. Playing around. They are. Let's see if I can get a snipe here. Close. Free fire. Ah. I'm really surprised he didn't move there. Awkward. One of them was lagging behind. I don't know if he is back yet. Should I engage with the katana? Just to reset a little bit. All together.
down and bleeding bad! I'm down and bleeding bad! Ah! Come on, man! I'm fucking dying out here! That ain't human. Watch out! I got you now.
Careful. Armored
Dead.
get a spot.
Shut up. You ain't got time to...
They have 2 recons, so... Get out of my face.
Get up on my own.
Right over here.
He's going for the next one.
Absolutely. Help me! Hey, take cover!
Oh, no one saw it hit this thing. He messed up. And he's booking it.
Come on, man! I'm fucking dying out here! Knew you'd be back.
I really wish
Down in the bleeding bag. Need ammo.
I didn't realize you were gonna come back.
Oh!
Not so fast. So I think he's running to exfil. That seemed fast. Yeah, he's definitely running to exfil. You can't outrun me.
That ain't human.
Gotcha! Oh god. That was great. That was great. I really wish that my armor wasn't so messed up. Come on, man. Fix your game. Fix your game. Yeah, that build is good. Go as a berserker, why not? I have a lot of the net gun combi stick classes. It's like another version of that same build. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'm gonna use the bow again. It's too satisfying not to. I'm actually really excited. My buddy Dan is gonna hop in in about probably like 15 minutes or something after this match, most likely, and we're gonna play some Fire Team for a little bit. And I'm excited to get back in. I haven't played Fire Team in a minute, but should be fun. Hopefully, I can still do what I need to do. Still haven't fixed that bug yet either. Yeah, I'm really excited. Put the hurt on some Preds. Haven't noticed anybody. That Dio guy wasn't half bad. I feel bad I couldn't give him a real game. I had a stream 4 months ago after I got my new PS5, and I had talked about the reason why I was starting to dislike the game. Man, I went on for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, not ranting, but just speaking the truth about the current state of the game. And I didn't realize that on PS5 you have to enable your mic on broadcast so none of it got recorded. And at that point, I had just stopped. I was so bummed out because, man, I spoke from the heart, and none of it got saved. Alright, so we got a field medic, a reckless, a deadly, and a navigant. We're on him so fast. Pickoffs, that's a really good spot for me. I'm gonna have to hit on it since I'm out of ammo. If I can get this down right here, this is gonna be perfect. It's just gonna stall them some more. Feels like I have to come back, and it just allows me to grab the rest of my arrows here. And I've already shaved off 3 minutes of the clock. Looks like they might just be leaving it. This guy is trying to take his soul.
Help me!
Seems like the other guy is pushing the mission, so I'm gonna come back for all these arrows. There's plenty of time once they have to go reinforce. So that's strange. Maybe he's hiding underneath here. I would have thought they were coming here. I guess not. That really confused me.
Come on, man! I'm fucking dying up!
I have to quit playing because my game's slow. But I guess they're going here. This has been undisturbed, however. Okay, I'll go ahead and join it right now. Hey.
What's up, man?
Not much.
How you been?
Good. Been keeping myself busy, working with my dad. Um, I'm editing for him when he has a
Oh yeah,
client. Yeah. So I've just been keeping myself busy with that. My grandpa actually fell and fractured his knee, so I've been taking care of him.
oh
Um,
shit.
yeah, he's good though. He's in good spirits and he should recover soon. But
Damn, man.
yeah, I'm back in Pred. What the heck?
Yeah, I've been trying to get back at it too. Just I don't. I've been playing with Banda Man.
Yeah.
That's my go-to now. Is Banda. So we've been playing like crazy now, and I switched my work schedule. So now running into Banda is like fucking hard. So I gotta hit him up. I could probably get him in here too. But yeah, that's my road dog, man. For like we used to. He was my pretty much my Vinny at one point. We were hanging out all the fucking time playing this game, and
Yeah.
I just stopped playing because I had to change my schedule up and because of my new job, and that just you know I got to get back on schedule with him because I mean, Vinny ain't coming back. I've
No,
already came
I
to
know.
accept this. Vinny's not coming back, but he just doesn't play as much as he used to. But I did show him the video, and he loved the video. He didn't even he doesn't even know that he's in the video. That's the funny part. People just don't know that they're in the video. It's not
It's
just like
hard
my
because
shit.
it's hard. I wanted to say something, but I didn't didn't want to take anything away from the video. But it
Yeah.
was hard to know whose clips were who.
Yeah, it was cuz the reason why I didn't want to put it on there was cuz if I do that, it would have signified like cuz there's a lot of Bandito, and it was an accident on putting so much Bandito. Bandito has a lot of clips in there. He was the like the third clip in there, and then he was like the fucking fifth clip, the sixth clip. He was so many clips, and it was like my friend had to fill up spaces.
Yeah.
So he found Banditos has a full like tribute of just bow shots. So he had to fill up the spots with bow shots. And
Right.
I was fine with it, but when he did it, he took out a certain bow shot from one of the other Predators, and he's not in it. And Neo Fighter isn't in it. And Morningstar isn't in it. A lot of people, like, well, not a lot, probably like 3 people aren't in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And it pissed me off because I was like, I don't want to have it where it's like favoritism or
Right.
nobody hasn't got, because it has to represent the clan. Because it's like, I didn't want it representing me. Because if it represents me, it kills it. I was like, if it represents me, it destroys the whole purpose of the videos. So
Right.
I had to do it in a way where it represents where it's just I put it off as Bad Blood Clan. Let that be the note of what this is, and then don't put nothing else. Because if I would have put something else, there was a lot of hater. There was there was a lot of people with different videos in there, but I definitely tried to if anybody wanted to ask like who's who, personally, I could just tell them who they're at. Because I told
Who the clips
Greg his
were.
spot. I told Bandito, or no, I told Hash his spot. I told a lot of people where they were, and if they ask, I'll tell them. But
I
you know,
saw
but
I saw mine. I don't even think it was a clip. I think it was just me like roaring on top after I like took out like a few, but it was sick. Like I saw it, I was like, "Oh, dude, yes."
which one?
I don't know. It was like I was playing as the Elder and I was in the thermal vision.
Yeah, I
And
love
I
that one.
jumped up top after like taking
And
out
that
like two or
roar,
three. Yeah, and I
yeah.
was just like, "Fuck, yeah."
I was like, that one was my favorite. I love that one because I was like, I remember because it's like, I took a minute. People didn't realize it. I kept telling them, I was like, yo, guys, I'm making a video. Y'all just don't know it. I was like,
Yeah.
y'all keep making videos. Because when people started saying, like, yo, I'll stop playing the game, and I was like, stop, just keep making videos. I got you. Just because it took me a minute to put everybody's in where I wanted it at. But when I started getting it, it was just perfect on each spot. There was a few spots where I was like, I wish I changed this a little, but other than that, man, it was fucking amazing. Like the time and the effort I put into it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it's
like
really,
shit, man.
it's a highlight, like for real. Like, how many
It came
views did
out
you
of
get? Like
nowhere
almost
too.
500, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, almost 500.
yeah. I got like almost 500. Yeah, I think
That's
it was
pretty
just
good
views. I didn't
nowadays.
get,
That's pretty
especially
good
for. I don't
nowadays.
even have a lot of subscribers. I have probably like 40 some subscribers, and I had to like. I hit everybody up, like
Yeah, you should.
people, like
You gotta
Splurge.
post
I
it
hit.
on Reddit. That's
I
where my
oh
Scar video
Reddit.
blew up. Yeah, I posted my Scar video and it got like 7,000 views.
Oh,
That
for
was like
real?
a little bit. That was like probably like a year ago. But yeah, yeah. It's so funny looking back on the video. Like, oh, of all the videos to make, 7,000 people watched this one. It's like the shittiest like gameplay ever. Like I remember looking at all the comments, like, dude, this guy sucks. I was like, oh shit. It's like, bro, like trust me, like this is old gameplay. Like, it's nothing special. Go look at my new
Yeah.
shit, please.
I
Like, there
was
wasn't
gonna.
even
I
specialization.
didn't know where to put it. I put it on the forums, but the forums is trash now because
Yeah,
everybody keeps fucking it
toxic.
up. I put it on YouTube, of course, and I put it through all the chats. Um, I put it through Voodoo, and then Voodoo was like, "Yo, man, I heard about it. Never seen it. Everybody keeps saying it's hardcore, da da da." And it's so funny because he's like, I said, "I'll send it to you now." I sent it to him. I'm listening to him watch the video in his stream, and hearing his reaction was so great. I love listening to people's
Right.
reactions to the first time watching it because he was so like shocked on how good it was. He's like that shit Ilphonic came out with. It was trash. You just fucking murdered their whole fucking.
Right, for
Yeah,
their anniversary thing or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was so funny. I was like, yeah, man, I put a lot of effort into that shit, man. I really did.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Here, why don't you send me an invite real quick and we'll get a match started and we'll
all
continue
right, gotcha.
this. But yeah, like I honestly strive to make something like that. Like the closest thing I've made to something like that is that like Inferno Predator like montage thing that I made like
Yeah, that was
7
pretty
months
good.
back.
I loved it.
Yeah, well, I'm editing for the studio, and so now I'm gonna
I'll
try
send
to
you
like
one in a
bring.
second. I'm like in this fucking game with this fucking predator right now. I'm killing him.
Oh, you're
But
good.
then give it like probably like 2 seconds, 2 minutes. 2 minutes
All
he'll
right.
be dead. He's like he's not gonna be long. He's like I got a lot of damage off this guy, but yeah, man, I was so proud of that shit. I was like, fuck, man. I put a lot of effort into this, guys. Y'all better watch this shit. And
Right?
then
Yeah.
it's like you better watch it. And then when everybody watched it. I just wanted the clan. If I got like probably like just the clan to watch it, I would have been fine. Because I was like, that's fine with me. Because we probably got a bad rep dealing with the clan being like who we are and shit.
Yeah.
So some people won't watch that shit because they're like, fuck them, like But I was like, but then at the same time, I was also having high expectations because I was like, I'm Dan. I'm Dan. People fuck with me, so I was like, please don't look at that shit like what everybody's done in the clan or people you're beefing with. Don't hold that against this video, please don't.
Right.
Cause
Don't
I was
bring
like,
that into it.
I've been nothing but like good to the community, cool with everybody, bro. You gotta help me out here.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you put Greg into it. I thought he wasn't even in the clan.
He wasn't. Well, it wasn't that Greg didn't deserve to be in. It was more like it's everybody in the beginning, no matter what. I even talked to Baller. I even
Yeah.
asked Baller if he wanted to be in it, and he said no. Because, but that's the thing, it's not. It was never about beefing. I never had hold anything against anybody. Like I
Yeah.
don't fuck with these people. No, it was never that because in the beginning, if it wasn't for them joining, I would never had my clan. So I can't hold it against anybody, no matter what. So
Yeah. I understand.
I never hold any of it against Greg. So Greg, even Black Cat, she left the clan, and I put her in it, and I gave her a good spot where you could tell it was her. You know, when I told her she was in it, she's like, "I'm in it." Yeah, look at right here. I showed her, and she was like, "Wow, oh my God, you really You really did put everybody. Everybody who had a YouTube video got in it. I couldn't get Neo because Neo was like, he doesn't have a channel, and I kept trying to get him one. He just couldn't get it. So that really made me mad that we couldn't get Neo in it because, you know,
Yeah.
Neo's a good guy. And Morningstar, he don't got a channel. Nobody has. I even got Vinny. Vinny doesn't even play anymore, bro. It's like, come on, man. It's like, you guys don't got a channel.
Right.
But yeah, man, it was fucking worth it. Every single second. It's like it's
Yeah.
I was
really
trying
wanna
to.
make something
I
like
was
that.
really trying to get everybody on the same page with it. You know, just it took me a minute to do it mentally, just mentally doing it. I was like
Yeah.
mentally like preparing for what it was gonna be like and listening to that song over and over and over again.
Making
I,
everything match up to like hit
yeah,
it perfectly. Yeah.
and it all went exactly how I wanted. My friend, whenever he did it without me. And when he did it without me, I was like, no. I was like, you don't do this, don't do that, because I had it playing in my head, and
Right.
how he did it, it was just so. He didn't understand. I was on the beats. I was on everything. I was on the beats. I was on the the movement, the lyrics. I was on everything, and he didn't understand that until I showed him what I was talking about. I wrote everything out by time, by seconds, everything. And he saw it. And once he saw it, he was so shocked that I was able to even remember where I put what. He was just so shocked that, and he was impressed. And he's like, I was like, man, this is so good that I hope Ilphonic even hits you up for like, yo, you need to join our team kind of thing. Cause it was like, cause that's what I was trying to reach for.
Well, did they ever? Did you ever try to get it to them? Like, did you mail it to
I
them
think
or?
we did, but the issue was they never responded.
I I can't stand Ilphonic, bro. Like
Bro, yeah, that pissed me off, man. I was like, really, Alphonic?
I just I just don't understand like what goes through their head. Like,
They
I
never
mean,
had any intention on on
fixing this
seeing that
fucking
succeed.
dude.
Cause I mean, they just, they're Alphonic. Bro, this guy is not letting me kill him. Okay, I'm not playing with my best build anyways, but but I'm about to leave.
All
I'm
right.
on exfil right now. But
It's
yeah, man,
so frustrating.
huh?
It's so frustrating because like all I care about is my predator. I want him to look good, and half
Hmm.
the fucking hairs get tangled up. The fucking armor, the samurai armor, gets glitched out on his shoulder. Some
Yeah.
of the textures just go through the armor, like, and it's like this shit is still broken 4 months after I stopped playing. It's just like,
They
what the fuck is this?
they
It's
moved
just,
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
it moved
they literally moved on to like another thing, man.
another
They're not who they
franchise
used.
to
They're
fucking run.
yeah. I think they moved on to another
Well, how does the game
movie or
feel?
something.
Like, have you played this game recently, or is this the first time you've hopped on in a minute?
When I last played it, it still felt the same. It didn't feel
Like,
different.
but is the game kind of dead, or is it still?
Yeah,
Has any like teams dropped out, like stopped playing? I know the Rangers have stopped.
yeah. They
Not
stopped
all of
playing.
them, not all of them, but
Yeah, Splurge still plays. So
and I know
yeah, I'm dead.
Josh and Jay.
Josh, Jay, they still play. So they still play, but you know, it's not what it used to be. Cause I think when we were doing initiations and all those things, I think that was the prime time of this
Yeah,
game. Cause after that, bro, nothing was going on. Nothing changed. And that's whenever we realized it. Cause when I started working more and I couldn't watch over the clan, there was more beefs going around. We couldn't get player trophies going. Like everybody was doing the bleed outs, but everybody was ranking up and everything. But when it started to slow down, and it wasn't because of my play, the clan itself. It was just because Elphonic wasn't changing or giving us anything new. It
Yeah,
just died. So, you know,
it's like we can only try to do so much, like
yeah,
like that we can, like with the bleed out challenge, stealth kill challenge,
yeah,
weapon specialist. Like, yeah, you did a
yeah,
great job at trying to do new stuff. We just
yeah.
needed a new fucking game mode. That's all we needed.
Yeah, that's all we
That's
needed.
all we
That's
needed. And
all we needed, bro.
Clash is trash, bro. It could have been
Yeah,
so much better if they actually
yeah,
were like, all right, we're gonna put Clash in right now as it is. It sucks now, but we're gonna put an intro. We're gonna put an ending intro. You know, like
yeah,
how cool would it be if you saw your fire team and then you saw like the Predator or something standing next to him or something. You know, like
yeah.
something as simple as that,
They
like
could
goes
have
such a
done
long way.
anything new, bro. All they had to do was just add something. They instead of giving us more of these cool skins or the because I do love all the new preds that they give us. I always love a new pred, but the thing that bothers me is like, bro, you can't keep giving us the same things though, because if you constantly give us the same things, then you're expecting us to ignore the
The
the main
problems.
problems. Yeah, see, like I can't keep watching the fact that yes, there's glitches, yes, there's that, but you know, everybody in the clan used to complain about the glitches. Everybody talked about the glitches. Everybody says, "Oh, we hate this game." But you know, it's funny. Everybody came back. Everybody did. I heard Zeb. Me and Zeb talked about it. Zeb's like, "Yo, fucking." I almost lost my relationship because of this game. I was like, it's
Does he
so
take
funny
it too
because
seriously?
yeah, no, well, just his girl on the game. His girl, whenever he's on the game, even his girl's like, "Yo, get off the game," you know, and he's like, "Nah, I love this game." Like, you know,
Yeah.
him and everybody was like that, and I understand, but the issue was not just that. It was just like there was nothing. It's like that. It's like that example right there. Like Zeb's going crazy over the game to play it like this and going over it because he expects so much more from it because he sees the potential in the game.
Right.
Everybody sees the potential in the game, but when it hits a point where it's like, bro, nothing changes. It's like now they're like the boy who cried wolf, who are just waiting and waiting for that day that there's a wolf, but nothing ever comes. And it's like Elphonic never changed.
If
So
if they just
you know,
they added like 5 minutes to the match, made it 20 minutes long. They extended the
yeah,
mission by one more objective or two on the slower or the
hmm
faster ones that you can do. I feel like that would have saved this game, honestly, because then it would make
yeah,
things not feel so rushed, and things would
yeah,
become less try hard. In the fact
yeah,
that like if the Predator had more time to work, like it could be like in the new Evil Dead game that I've been playing. It's
yeah.
30-minute matches.
Oh, for
30
real?
minute 30-minute plus matches. And when you're playing as the demon, right? It's kind of like have you heard of the game called Left 4 Dead?
Yeah,
It's kind of like if you were to play Left 4 Dead, but you could control the horde. So you can put
yeah,
down your troops and portals or whatnot, and then you
yeah.
can possess people. And like there's a boss, there's elites, there's common units and whatnot. And if
Are you offline?
yeah, I am here.
Okay, let me see. I'll say I can't find you. I think I'm
Um,
offline
yeah,
too. Let me
yeah.
check. Yeah, I'm offline too. All right.
But like, what I realized as playing as the demon is like, wow, like I have so much time to actually do stuff, and the fire team has so much time to actually like gather resources and stuff like that. And so it's like if I'm like I can actually take time to plan ahead and like do like like a push or whatnot. And like in Pred, you don't have time for that. I mean, you can maybe
You don't
find
have
like
time
a
for
split
any of that.
second to set something up. But it's go go
Yeah,
go. Like you've got to be moving. The fire team is
it's
pushing mission
fucking
fast,
crazy, man.
and it's like this is not how a Predator would be. And I
Bro,
think that's where they kind of
the
lost
one team that really pissed me off playing was the Spartans, bro.
the Spartans. Yeah.
They were just oh my god, man. I never had beef with them, but it was just they just fucking were mission to a point where it was like impossible to beat that. It was like I can't beat that unless I'm like very aggressive with it.
Yeah, I beat him.
Like,
I beat
Oh
him
yeah, I saw
one
that. I
time
saw that. Yeah, I saw
with the
that.
City Hunter build.
Yeah, and they hated it. They hit me up where it's like, who is that guy? I
Yeah, I
said,
remember
yeah,
that.
man, that's Jordan. And they didn't even. I said, y'all played him before. They're like, we played him. They're like, damn, he plays completely different right there. And but it makes sense. You have to play those guys like that. And one thing that I just like, I hate is like, cause I know Hunter, I know Sturmy, I know all those guys, and they're just snipers.
I
The
hate
Apple,
that. See,
I
I
hate
I
that.
I have more respect for the Spartans than them. They all run the
Yeah,
same build with sniper rifles, insane amount of damage, insane amount of health, and you know what? It's like they fucking harass you to do privates just so they can
yeah.
beat you, and then they can mark you down as like they've killed you
Like, oh, we
before.
killed this person. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
what
it's
the
like,
fuck.
dude, and okay, I did one private. So I found Sturmy in a match.
Oh,
I left him. He was last alive, and we had a snipe off. I had the bow. He had the sniper. He missed all of his shots. I hit all of my shots, and he was pissed off. He
yeah, bet.
messages me. He's like, "Privates." I don't know what all what he said. It was a while ago. He
But
was
it's
just
not a
like,
private.
"Privates,
Yeah, it's
privates,
all it was.
privates," and so I'm like, "Okay, like sure, like let's do it."
Oh yeah, I would
And
never.
then so I joined the private, and he joins with all of his friends, these like Foxbot people, all these fake aliases to like.
What was there? Was it a fucking what was his name? Was he there? Bandito?
Well, the thing is, no, he wasn't. But the thing
Yeah, he
is they
wasn't there.
all had fake names on, or not fake names, but
Yeah,
they have these like alt accounts, which
one
is
is
already
Wolf
taking
Mike, I
it way
bet.
too seriously. Yeah, and
Yeah,
so I hop in, right? These motherfuckers don't even need to move. They would just stand still and just head on a swivel. As soon as I even showed myself, they would snipe me, and which is fine. Like I have to find a way to beat that, and I tried and tried. I did as much damage as I could, and eventually, I don't remember if they exfilled or they killed me. They probably killed me because like I'm not gonna just be a bitch and just wait for them to finish it. Or not a bitch, but you know what I mean. Like I'm just it's not that serious. I don't care if I die. I'm just gonna try to do what I can, not
yeah,
overthink it too hard.
yeah,
And they beat me, right? Just there's no chance of me winning because they all had snipers and they had a field medic and they had Overwatch and PDLs and all this bullshit.
yeah,
And then I was like, they're like, it's like I just left after that. And he's like,
yeah. Don't even,
round two.
cause it,
I was like, no, I
cause
gotta
it's,
go, but I'll definitely hit you up in the future. No, I
yeah.
won't. We'll keep it at
The
even.
the funny part about it is, in my perspective, I don't accept privates because now it's like, because I know Sturmy was fucked up about him not getting in the clan. He don't have to say it. I know he was. Um, and him just getting kicked out of Voodoo. That's probably what fucked with him. Because when he lost to the Reapers, he was like hyped up to be like he's gonna work, he's gonna fuck us up and da da da. And when he lost to them, it was like he lost a straightforward game. He had like 10 minutes to play them.
Oh, you're talking about
They're not
for the
the
initiation.
initiation. So it's like, and then he was like, he went off to Greg and he said something like, I think I think that the what's the name was wrong, or like the PDL, and I'm not tripping about him feeling that way, but it was
They
brought up
definitely
in
are
a way
pushing
that
that shit
was
fast.
wrong, like kind of like, bro, nah, man, you can't just put it off like that. I said you can try again. If you don't win, it's not a big deal. Like that was
Yeah.
never the issue. Like if you didn't, because he got to a point where he was good enough to play again. Like, because remember, there's like a what do you call it?
Like a week or two where you have to wait, right?
Yeah, he was good to a point where he can do it another day, like any day he wants. Like you don't have a restriction. And I told him that. But
I'm
instead of
still
that,
streaming
he
though.
went off to, oh yeah, yeah, you're good. But instead of that, he went off to tell them like, I don't know if that really happened, but it seemed like he went off to somebody and he told him like, yo, I didn't like that went, and that we were playing favoritisms. And I was like, are you serious? Like, are you really serious? Are you really going by that to say that we were playing favoritism? You just didn't win. Relax, bro. You just didn't get all the kills and da da da. And that's what fucked it up. Like, bro, no. And then I was messed up about Jackson's. I was like, bro, I was pissed about Jackson's. I was like, bro, that's not how it's supposed to be done.
Technically,
like,
he was the first person to get a stealth kill in initiation.
Who was?
Jackson.
Yeah, he did. He got a stealth kill. And then I think it was Greg was saying something like, it wasn't done right. And Greg wasn't wrong, but I just think that how it went was just so much, oh,
Yeah.
I think he's here. It went in a way that pissed me off, you know, on me.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
fuck. This mission just got a lot more complicated. Stay frosty, fire
It
team.
went in a way that was like very.
Over here! Quick, shoot it!
Keep firing. You got it.
It went in a way that was like, fuck, man. I wasn't there to supervise it. I watched it, but I didn't supervise it. Like I didn't play in it, you know. And Greg orchestrated that one. So because of that, things went differently. So I couldn't play in it. I watched everybody else just do the initiation without me. I was like, damn, bro. One time I'm not there for initiation, and look what happens. And it's like, I just found like it was funny. Because it's like 2 times actually that happened. Like Jackson's and Sturmey's that happened. Jackson's and Sturmey's, and those initiations were horrible. And everybody was trying to explain to Greg how it was, and I don't think Greg understood completely, so it didn't go well.
Yeah, and it's my fault too a little bit, because I had told Jackson wrongly that he should aim for 4 kills, because that's gonna put you in standing. And I
yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, I was watching his stream, and I was trying to coach him, and I wasn't supposed to do that. And I realized afterwards that was wrong. But to be fair, I don't think that was ever instated, or I never knew about it. So
there wasn't a rule about that. That wasn't right. The issue wasn't really that. That was not the issue. I felt like that was an issue that it needed to be brought up, and I couldn't hold that against him, and I never did hold that against him. I think the issue was that Ansky, how he portrayed it, and he didn't take it as serious, because there was moments where Ansky was just playing and he didn't take it seriously, and they
he was
could
like
tell because
yeah,
it went in a way that was like Ansky was not taking it serious, and I wasn't there, so Ansky could get away with it more, you know. And I was like, fuck.
I feel like it wasn't, because he actually went into game chat and they were talking to each other.
They were joking around, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no.
He wasn't supposed to do that.
Because a lot of people keep thinking, because Greg also told Zeb, because he did Zeb's too. Greg did Zeb's, and when he did Zeb's, Zeb got the over 4 kills, right? And when Zeb got over 4 kills, he tells Greg, Greg tells him, he's like, okay, you're in the clan and da da da. I was like, no, you don't do that. Because it's like, what if he's like a drugstore, you know? Everybody it's like drugstore plays in a way where he shoots you, when you go down, he just shoots you while you're down. He doesn't claim, he never claims, and that's his way of winning. And I'm like, no. I just don't have respect for that. Because, you know, let's say you get 7 kills that way. Do you think you deserve to be in just because you can get 7 kills that easily and you can just play that way? It's like, it just doesn't seem like there's skill behind it. The only skill behind it is just doing the same kind of motions, like the red dot on the sniper. They say that if you just easily shoot it, I'm not saying that there's no skill in it, but I'm saying it to the matter of like, if you could easily do it and nothing could stop you from doing it, is it going to affect you? Is it gonna really make you a better player if you don't play a different way? Because you know, if that's your only way of playing, then you're not gonna be better. You know.
I'm with you
And
100%. Just talking about this bums me out so much because 4 months ago, I made a great video explaining why I have problems with Predator, why I'm planning on not playing it, and like just ways that like people are just, you know, Predators don't have codes, people are just using meta on the fire team where it's just all snipers, and I had such a good talk about it. And I
yeah,
realized that on PlayStation 5, you have to enable your mic. So I looked back on the video and I saw that I had no audio. Bro, I literally screamed. I was so pissed off. I just stopped playing the game because it was just like these were such good things that people needed to hear. Like I said it all from the heart. And, like it was just all about like just creating a better community for the game. And
yeah.
I just lost all of the sound for it. And
I
that
I
really
think the
destroyed me.
community. I think honestly, from my personal opinion, I think the community is great. I just think that there's the tryhards. I think that there's certain people who are just assholes. I believe, and there's certain people who are good people and they actually play the game for fun. And then there's competitive people, and then there's the people who are like Greg. They have connections and they're trying to be cool with everybody. You know, I think that honestly, how everything went, it was great. My issue was just that the issue that I had was that they never really attempted to do more. They just never did. Like I've never like played a game where nothing changed. You know, and it was annoying that nothing changed. I'm on my way. And it's like watching this game evolve into what it is, and it's not evolving. And at first it looked like it was with that. Even though I didn't like Clash when it first came out, I am glad that they came out with something. It shows that they were trying. But that's it? Bro, 2 years and that's it?
It's pretty
Like, that's pretty bad. Even fucking Alien Fireteam has more game modes than them.
Grenade out.
That's just bad. But it is what it is, you know. I just was like, you know something, I can't put the game down completely. I probably never will. I don't know. Until the servers are destroyed, yeah. But, you know, it's just too hard to put this game away because of the fucking, because what we've done with it, you know.
Yeah.
That was my farewell was that video. That video was my confirmation as in the clan has made a full circle. We have done it. We've went the mile. We became who we became. And like I love how the clan is. I love it. And it didn't go as high, like meet the expectations that I wanted, as in like so many people in the clan to where we had tribes and stuff like that. It didn't hit that level, but that was fine because it was like we had the hell of a ride, you know, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I love just looking back on all my old videos and just like remembering how fun it used to be.
Oh, behind me. Like, especially the initiations. I've been watching them like crazy, too.
Yeah.
I love that. It was so cool. So fun. So fun. I'll never get bored of what we've done.
Yeah, I always wish that we ended up doing that 2v6 thing where we had like an elder with like a young blood. It's just like be a lot easier if we had that game mode, you know?
Yeah, we tried, and when we tried, it was glitchy. Like when we tried it with that way Drums taught us how to make that 2v6, it was just glitchy, and it was very frustrating me. It was very frustrating. It's like we could have done so much more with that, But we never could, you know, because fucking... They could have give us a new game mode. They could have easily done that, man.
That's why I'm like, I wish that there was like another game that this community could just move to. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the people that I've met. At the same time, it's like I can't just keep playing this game. Like, it's just not fun for me, and it just seems like a waste of my time nowadays. But that's why I'm like, I'm streaming this, you know, because like I'm okay with doing like a video every now and again, just like a really nicely edited video. But yeah, I just don't see myself just playing this all the time anymore. There's got to be some other game that we can all play, you know.
I've been what's the game I've been fucking playing? I just started playing Sandstorm.
Patrols are en route, fire team. Take them out.
Hold up, let me see something. I'm gonna try to change the sound. I can barely hear you.
Come on, concentrate, fire!
Sending it back up.
I'm gonna die here.
Listen. I still feel like they made this game kind of too hard to play as the fucking Predator now. Like, it's just too hard. Once you go against elite teams, I guess they just never really expected everybody to get better at the game. Because it's like in the beginning it was like, yeah, man, I could take on a few people, like a few good players at a time. But when you go against a 4-man squad that always plays this game, bruh, I'm talking about sweat. It's just sweating. You're just sweating while you play this game. And then on top of that, it's like, what can I say about my team, about me playing as Pred? Because I can't really. They don't give us more fucking weapons.
Yeah, or gear.
Don't give us no more gear.
One thing I've always wanted was the Falcon drones from Predators 3.
Yeah.
Because it would be like a way to like isolate targets without having to use your isolate. So like, let's say it's on cooldown, but you need to find them. You could throw that up, you know. And how hard would that be? Like you could
it's
do
not
the
hard.
animation of throwing like the smart disc or whatnot, and like it could just like you could either control it or it could just fly by itself. You just throw up.
Yeah, they could easily do that, bruh. And like and I was telling people like the fucking wolf thing. How do they give us wolf, but they don't even give us a new skin for the fucking plasma pistol?
Right,
What the fuck is wrong with them? It's like
yeah, or a whip, you know, some
a
sort
whip,
of weapon.
something. They couldn't, and it bothers me that he has those mines on his chest, but you can't use them. Like,
Also,
what do you mean?
He only has one plasma caster. There's also one
Yes.
predator that the exiled predator, I believe it was. He wasn't even supposed to have a plasma caster, or one of these predators aren't supposed to have a plasma caster. I don't
Falcon.
understand why. Yeah, Falcon. Why
Yeah,
would
he's not even supposed
why
to
does
have
he
one.
have one? He should just
Why does
not
he have one? Yes. He
Like-
shouldn't have one.
Like a predator without a plasma caster? Like what's so wrong about that? Like
They're like people. Their ideas are so fucking. What bothers and another thing that gets me with the mines, bro. All they have to do is reskin the fucking the fucking traps, the bear traps, and fucking just have it explosive damage. Just make it like an explosive, like the EMP mine.
yeah.
And then make it explode when they run in near it. They can see it, like just like they. But whenever it's been there a minute, you can't see it. You know, they could simply do that. Like they're making it harder than it needs to be. But it's funny because at this point, Illphonic, they got the money that they wanted.
Oh yeah.
They got the community, they got our money, and they ran with it. And when they ran with it, they ran to now. I think they're doing the Ghostbusters thing. That shit ain't gonna be good.
I ain't even gonna play that.
Yeah, they're out of their damn mind. Cause they're. It looks like they're just doing movies that have already been made, man.
Yeah, that's all they've been known for, I guess.
Hang tight, fire team. Heading to you now. They're trying to escape. Stop them.
Man,
I heard this
it don't make no sense, bro. It just doesn't make no sense. Listening to seeing how all these things turned out, I was just like,
Trap is perfect. Watch for movement.
not fair. But hey, what can I say?
Is he on you?
You know me?
No, he's on our teams. I really
Oh, he
wanna
about
put
to
him
kill
down.
him.
I've been chasing him this whole game.
Oh, it's up in the.
Flag out. Stay on it. Keep shooting.
He's on top of this like
This
little
way.
rock.
He's going after Los Zilla.
Cover me, I've got you.
We might as well kill him. Second win.
You can blow up.
Yeah.
Nice, good job.
You think that's gonna save you? Grenade.
Just get on the ropes. Keep shooting down the ropes. Get out.
Oh no!
What happened? It left
I
you?
didn't make it.
Oh no!
Ah! Ah!
No.
Let's see if I make it. No way I make that.
I didn't realize.
That's hilarious.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
Rest in peace.
I
Oh
tried.
my goodness.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Can't even see anything. My screen's all white. It's like I got a flash.
Yeah, mine's is too.
It's not easy losing soldiers, but you kept your head and completed the mission.
Nice putting him in the second win, though.
Hmm?
I said nice putting him in the second win. At least you got him.
Who, me or you?
You.
Oh, yeah. Fucking got his ass. I was like,
That's what-
ah, fuck. I can't believe I died. Shit, man, that was fun.
I hate snipers so much. I wish this
Bro.
game wasn't hit scan. It would make it like a lot more skillful to actually have to gauge the bullet drop a little bit. Because I could do it. It was honestly, it was strange coming into this game and trying to snipe at first because I was so used to like Battlefield snipers. So I would always lead my shot, and I'm like, why am I doing that? There's no point. I just point and aim. It's easy.
Point and aim, point and aim.
Yeah, I think I got time for like one more,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna
That's
end
fine.
this stream and go hang out.
Okay, I
with
feel you.
for a little bit.
Just make sure you said you're still streaming?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, keep up. Keep streaming though. Each time when we play, just stream. So whenever I do the videos, I could just add.
Take clips from it.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking everybody's clips, but I think the only
Oh,
person.
right. You want fire team clips, huh?
Yeah, you're doing fine. Just
I might have some stuff saved, but I feel like, I mean, most of the clips I have are snipers, so.
oh, you just got snipers?
I mean, I might have some like knife fights. I have a video up where I like before I met anybody, way back when, before I even met Little Spy Guy who introduced me to the whole Bad Blood clan, I would play solo, right? Because I didn't have anybody to play with, and so I would just like I've been hunting Preds from the very start. Like, ever since I started playing this game. That's why, like I just ended up connecting with the Rangers, you know? One, like, Wolf's Den, I feel like we'd, like, just, nobody was ever on. Because that was back when Vinny was in there, and Jackson and Gage, you know, they never played. So I just obviously, like, gravitated towards the Rangers just because Onsky's always on, you know, and I always play with Onsky. So it just ended up, and you were in the Rangers too, so it just kind of like made sense for me to start playing with them more because they were always on. And you know, obviously they hunt the Predator, or they did when they played the game. And that's the same exact way that I used to play from the beginning. Like when the EMP grenade or
Yeah.
mines came out, I'd kill a pig. I'd sit there in the bushes with my sniper rifle or my AR or whatnot. And I put the EMP grenade on the pig. Even though it's like it's useless because you'd be able to see them, and putting the EMP mine would give it off. But I remember putting it there, and I'd like hear predators with their mics. I just remember one of them before you could cancel a pig. He stepped on it, it uncloaked him, he ate the pig. I just started shooting. He was like, "Oh shit! It was a trap." It was just like, man, I miss those days. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely
people used to
fuck,
talk in
man, having
proximity
moments.
chat. Like if you want to like really reminisce on some old stuff, I have some old videos, like the Norse Hammer one. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Where it was like I was playing as that Viking, and there was that really funny fire team that was playing.
Mhm.
There's a lot of like old videos. Like if you look at the clips as they changed on my channel, a lot of them were people using proximity chat and mics, and those are like some of the best times as playing as Predator. But nowadays, nobody ever talks in game chat.
Nah.
Ever. Nobody does. I even like petitioned the Rangers, like, guys, we need to start talking in game chat. Like, just to like, just to do it. Because Predators, like, Predator should be able to hear everything you say, you know? And like, it kind of adds to the fun of it. To me, at least.
Yeah, that's true. He should be able to hear you.
Yeah, 'cause he could
I always
hear
felt like, I think the only reason why I didn't talk in chat was, well, yeah, that's the same reason. I guess it was just because I didn't want him to hear us, but
you. Yeah. Well,
you
obviously,
know,
if it's
I
like a
think
good
it's
pred,
better
you
that
don't
you
want to
do.
hear it. But like, if it's like a,
Yeah.
you know, just like a normal pred or whatnot, or like you haven't played him before, because it's so easy to just be in a party and just call out everything and just know exactly. But like when you're not using the party chat, you kind of have to use like codes. Like I was trying to get them to come up with codes that we could say, which meant like he's going for a pig, you know, and we can be like say like a number or something. Very tactical,
Enemy
squad
spotted.
like, you know. He's on me.
Still works.
There he is.
Stay on it.
Nice.
I still got it.
Yeah.
His mask is already.
Mark's gonna kill him.
Get him, Mark! Yeah.
Get him, Mark.
Grenade out.
Get him, Mark! Yeah!
Damn.
Good shit, Mark.
Mark's not fucking around.
Good shit, Mark. Mark is like, fuck that.
With an otherworldly life form. We're assuming jurisdiction. Guard the body until we
he
arrive.
defuse
You'll
that
be
as well?
compensated for your efforts.
Or was that you? Did he defuse it or did you?
Contact.
Mark did.
Damn.
Nah, it was me. I should have let Mark do it. Get it, Mark.
Get it.
Mark's like, I ain't fucking around. Fuck that prick.
You, you know those the Apple Squad?
Yeah.
Damn, Mark just leaves. Predator's
I
dead.
saw
He's
that.
gone.
He's like.
Mission accomplished. I'm out of this.
Not
bitch.
even worth my damn time. He's talking shit. You know he is.
Yeah.
He's talking so much shit. Fuck that.
Apple
That
Squad.
pit was trash.
Those like
Yeah.
quote unquote really good snipers. They all have dots on their screen as well. That shows exactly where the hip fire is too. So it's like not only can they snipe you from far away, if you get right up next to the fire team and try to hit them, they can still do the same amount of damage right up on you. Like it is just so stupid and unfair, and it's like, so I could never take this game like seriously, like in terms of like it being a competitive game anymore, because it's just like it's so unbalanced that it's just like Predator is just so clunky still, very clunky, still feels very like glitchy, and you get caught on stuff that you probably shouldn't get caught on a lot of the times, and it's like your damage is just nowhere near as close as like the damage of the snipers. And it was like when you finally kill one of the snipers, what are you to do but just shoot them on the ground with the arrows? Like they force you to play like that.
They force you to play like that. And the funny part is, it's not even that they force you to play like that. It's just after you've done all that, they still have reinforcements. It's like, what the fuck? Like, bro,
Right.
I went through all that, and they still have reinforcements?
And they give us no sort of gear to help find them during that time, that crucial time when you use your isolation, you didn't pick anything up. Oh, what would be great? Another one. Like, I don't understand.
It's weird because it's like, you can't fill up your ammo on this game when you play Sprint. You just can't. The only thing you could do is just, fucking attack them. That's it. That's all you can do. Is just attack them, and you have to. And if you're playing with melee, okay, you're playing as melee. You can work with that. But if you're not playing with melee and you have to use bows or something, you lose your bow. You're fucked. If you run out of ammo for your bow, you gotta go find all the damn bows. The bow shots.
I was just playing a match, I think, before you joined the stream. Maybe it was during, I don't know. But I was using combi stick net gun combo, right? It's fast hands with that two weapons combined. And it's
Yeah, I
like,
have that now.
I threw my combi stick like an idiot. You're not supposed to do that on that build, but I did anyways. And it was gone. It was like just in the mountaintops, right? Like I could jump up to it, and I could like get right next to it as if I could grab it, but it's just behind the invisible wall, so I couldn't grab it. And it's like they still have that. Like, why can't it just be like you hit like the barrier or it goes out of bounds and it just pops back in the middle of the map or something? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think the person who was in charge of Ilphonic and who was in charge of Predator Hunting Grounds moved on.
oh, so you think it's just
they have
like,
it's somebody else running it now, and is just like doing his own thing, and he's just right now he's just taking control of Predator Hunting Grounds, but he's not like focusing on it. He's just there. He's just like, all right, guys, since what's the day moved on to this, we're gonna just focus on the DLCs, finish up the rest of y'all projects, because I never think that they ever had any intentions to come out with more game modes. Because Gauntlet probably was it, but then when they realized about all the money that they weren't really getting from all the DLCs and all this stuff, what they're trying to do is say, hey, because we can't do that, just finish out the DLCs and fuck the game mode, and we'll just have them play this game and just come out with content of just what we already have. Because the game modes, they probably realize that it's too hard to create it, because they're already struggling on Clash to create just 4v4. So they just don't know what to do. struggling.
Yeah, they
So,
should
they have
just.
to give up. They're giving up.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's just like it's hard for me, somebody who made content on this game,
Yeah,
to just go and make content on different games, and it's
yeah,
just like I don't know where
yeah,
my player base is at. I don't know what they're playing
yeah,
anymore. And it just kind of sucks
yeah,
because it was just like that was like the highlight of my YouTube is just seeing all these comments of new young blood
yeah,
predators that like were just really just like saying just such nice things, and it really made me look forward to like making videos and stuff. But it's like now I feel like I'm in a weird limbo where it's like I want to keep talking to some of these people and check up on them, but at the same time it's like I can't keep playing this fucking game. you know
yeah, yeah. I think you should just move on to another game. Just
I've
move
been
on to another
playing
game
Evil
that's
Dead.
like,
I love
yeah,
that
Evil
game right
Dead's pretty
now.
good. Stick with that.
Have you
Everybody's
watched the
playing Evil
movies?
Dead. I'm actually, I've watched all of them, and I think I'm now watching Ash versus the Evil Dead now for the
The
series.
show.
So, the
Wait,
show,
did
yeah,
you
I'm watching
just
that
watch
right
the
now.
movies recently? So,
No, I've been watching them.
oh, okay, like back when they came out.
Yeah, when they came, well, not when they came out, just
But like, yeah.
I think I've watched Evil Dead, the first one, a long time ago as a kid, but then I didn't really remember it. I've watched Army of Darkness, I don't know how many times, but then
That
I
was good.
finally got to watch Evil Dead itself, the
Yeah,
movie.
the new one,
Probably
2013.
no, not the newest one, the old one.
Yeah.
About the newest one of Evil Dead. I have to watch that.
I
Me
haven't
and my
seen it
friend were
either.
gonna watch it. I heard, yeah, he loves it. He's a big fan of like horror, and
Yeah.
he loves it. And I think the first one personally, I haven't been watching. I mean, the first one, it came out of nowhere. I started watching it, right?
Mhm.
And the second one I watched right after I finished the first one, and it was good. I loved it.
Did you
I
see
thought
the connection?
it was like, yeah.
So do you want to hear a
He told,
little?
I mean,
Did he tell you about it? How it was like a reboot?
yeah. Yeah, how the reboot's supposed to be like him being put back in time and he has to like relive his life again, and it's like the Necronomicon is trying to break him. And then at one point he was about to actually break mentally, and then he like as soon as those people came in at the door, he came back to reality, and it that was the closest the Necronomicon had ever came to actually
Possessing
obtaining
him.
Ash. Yeah, possessing
Yeah.
him, and I was like, that was good,
Well,
smart. I
you know
like
how
it.
at the end of the first movie, like he walks out the cabin and he puts his arm on the like the porch or whatever, and it's like it seems like he beat it, he's out, he's saved, and then all of a sudden like, you
Yeah,
see the demon thing fly through the house, and then it like flies
yeah,
into him. Like so,
yeah,
apparently he was supposed to die there, and the movie was gonna end, but they didn't want to. They wanted to keep him alive, and they ended up wanting to keep him alive so that they could make another movie. And when they wanted to
hmm
make Evil Dead, the publisher wouldn't allow them to make it. So they created a productions company, like a publisher, their own one made by the director, to kind of
yeah,
get through the loophole. And so they made it. So at the start of Evil Dead 2, he goes back up with Linda. Do you remember that?
yeah.
Just Linda and him. And it was kind of
Just Linda,
confusing
yeah,
because it's like, is he going
yeah. I
back
just
up there
saw it. Yeah,
again? Right?
yeah. I
But
thought it was funny. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
yeah, why would
what's
you go
going
up
on?
again? But so
Yeah,
what actually happens is they had to do a little recap for the start. So the
uh-huh.
movie actually starts when the demon mode hits him and he starts like flying in the air kind of, right? And he hits the tree and lands in the water. And then he comes out of the water and he's possessed. But then it becomes
Yeah,
daylight and he comes back. You
yeah,
remember that? So
yeah,
actually, if you were to rewatch it, you would watch Evil Dead 1, and as soon as the ghost would fly through him and the movie ends, you start it on when he's flying back in the tree. That's what actually happened. So he gets hit by
yeah,
it and he goes flying. And so
yeah,
that's how they were able to get through the loophole, and that's
yeah.
where it continues on. And I thought that was really interesting because it's
I,
like,
I I really was like impressed whenever I found out that's what it was. Like when I
yeah,
at first I was like I didn't know that in the second one. I just started watching it. Nobody told me anything. I just started watching it, and when I finished it, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was like, "It's better than the first one." But it's also like, what the? Why
Confusing.
again? Why
Yeah.
make Evil Dead a second one and be the exact first one? And then I watched this thing by this guy who was like talking about, like, it's a YouTuber. I can't remember his name, but he was talking about it and he explained it. And when he explained it, I was like, now I love that movie. It's like
Right.
that makes fucking sense. I was like, that's actually cool. I can get behind that. I can't get behind the about them remaking it and then just calling it Evil Dead 2. I can't get behind that. But I can get behind him being put possessive and brought back in time and through a loop and a loop and a loop.
Yeah, it
Because it's like
wasn't.
that's believable. I can believe that.
He didn't go back up just for the cabin again. Like I said, they had to do a recap because of just like they had to pretty much make it like a standalone movie because they didn't have the publishers that they had for their other one. So they had
Yeah,
to like do a recap for people that didn't understand. That's why it's a little
yeah.
confusing.
Definitely was.
But the game, it you can tell they have a lot of care into this game. Like there's a few bugs, like bad bugs, fixed like a week later, you know? And it's like
Yeah,
these aren't even like I think they intended it, but the player base didn't want it, so they got rid of it. And it's like now
yeah.
that is a developer that cares about their game, and it's like there's so many little Easter eggs. Like you can actually go into the cabin, and you've got like the deer head. If you're a demon, you can possess it, and like goes like ha 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 ha, ha, like in the movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a deer head you can
yeah, when
possess?
it cranks his head and then he's laughing, and then you got
Yeah.
Henrietta in the basement like hitting the cellar, and then you can actually play as her as a boss. So like I just had a team that came into the cabin. They had to collect the pages of Necronomicon, which is perfect. It's just like Evil Dead 2. Had to get the pages, and then I just there's this one guy that's in the house. He's in the kitchen, and I spawn Henrietta right on the cellar, and I just run into the kitchen as her, and I'm like farting, and I grab him, I'm squeezing him in my boobs. This
What the
is
fuck?
well, it's
That's
Henrietta.
hilarious.
You remember her? She's all this nasty, fat, like hovering demon
Which one is
lady.
she?
She's the one in Evil Dead in the cellar. When you
Oh,
remember they
oh
throw her
yeah,
in
yeah,
there?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can play
She
as
was the
her.
mom, wasn't she? Like the grandma or
Yeah,
something? Like,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and I just come
That's
out of the
funny.
cellar as
Yeah.
her, and I go into the kitchen, and I just do that, and then he dies, and I take control of the deer, and I'm like laughing, and you can just see his fear rising, and I just possess him, and I kill his teammates with him. It's like it's so much fun. Like,
The
it's fun on
fucking
both
deer.
sides too. Like playing as Ash, you got like the cool one-liners and executions with the chainsaws. It's
Yeah.
really good. Definitely check it out if you haven't.
I never played it only because it's like I guess I'm gonna get to it. I
Just
just have
watch
to
the
get.
show. Watch the
I'm just
show.
finishing the show. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish the first season of the show and then consider it because they actually have some demons from the show as well.
Yeah, I saw that the demon, the gray demon with
Elagos.
the. Yeah, yeah, I saw him.
Did you
I
see
just
him in the
finished.
show?
I just finished watching him die. Yes, I
Yeah,
just finished watching him
he's
get
such a
killed.
trippy demon. The way his body moves but his mouth stays still. That is so
Yeah.
cool. Well, see, Henrietta's all about like just being strong because remember she could like fling them all over the place. She's really big and stuff. Is that the deer?
Yeah, it's funny. Oh
Yeah.
my God. My friend always talks about that. He always talks about that part with the deer. He's like,
Yeah,
that
I love that
fucking
part.
deer.
He
He's
didn't
like,
like
it
it?
just freaks you out. No, he likes it. He likes it. It just freaks him out. He's like,
They
you
get
said,
the
remember?
lamps
He's like, remember
laughing
the
and the
deer?
bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's a good game, man.
Well, does he
A
play
good
games?
movie. He does, and he wants to buy it, but I'm not sure if he's going to yet. He's the one who helped me do the videos, like to do the music video. He helped me with that. He might do it, but I think he will. I honestly feel like he'll buy it, and I
Well,
just have to be ready for him to buy it.
well, if you want, one day I can stream it, and I can just show you like what a match as Survivor looks like.
Yeah,
Um,
I definitely will watch that. Cause
eh,
who created this game?
let me find out.